Is life the ultimate gift, or is death merely another beginning? Our debate opens with this compelling question, and who better to answer it than an angel and a necromancer? The angel, with his voice echoing the wisdom of centuries, starts the conversation. He presents his argument with the grace and eloquence of a seasoned debater. Life, he begins, is a precious, fleeting gift. It's a unique experience filled with joy, sorrow, love, and pain. It's a journey of discovery and growth, a chance to learn, to love, to hurt, and to heal. With a pause, he continues, "Mortality, my dear lady, is what gives life its beauty and meaning. It's the ticking clock that urges us to seize the day, to appreciate every moment, and to live fully and deeply. It's the finite nature of life that makes it so precious." The necromancer, a woman as enigmatic as the shadows she commands, listens attentively. However, her eyes, dark and unfathomable as a moonless night, hint at a counter-argument brewing in her mind. In a voice as smooth as southern honey but as sharp as a scalpel, she counters, "Death, dear sir, is not an end, but a transformation into a new state of existence. It's the shedding of mortal constraints, a metamorphosis into a form that knows no fear, no pain, no regret." She leans back, her voice taking on a note of defiance. "Undeath, as you call it, offers a freedom that life never could. It's a liberation from the fears and limitations of mortal life. It's the chance to exist without the ticking clock, without the fear of the inevitable end." The air between them crackles with tension as their views clash, neither willing to yield, each believing in their truth. And as the first round of this intriguing debate comes to a close, the necromancer leaves us with a thought-provoking statement. "You see life as a blessing, but I see undeath as the ultimate freedom." "Freedom, you say? Is it freedom to be bound to this world forever?" The angel's voice echoed, a rich, deep timbre that carried the weight of eternity. "You speak of undeath as if it is a gift, a chance for endless knowledge, but it is but a chain, a shackle that denies one the tranquility of final rest." His words hung in the air, an attempt to shed light upon the necromancer's vision of undeath. "Life and death," he continued, "are part of the grand design, the ebb and flow, the rise and the fall. It is a cycle, one as old as time itself, and it is not our place to interfere." The angel's argument was not one of morality, but of nature's order. The world turns, the sun rises and sets, the tide comes in and goes out. Life begins, life ends, and then it begins again. It is a dance, a symphony of existence orchestrated by the universe itself. To disrupt this, to halt one's part in this celestial ballet, is to deny the very essence of what it means to be. The necromancer listened, her southern accent a stark contrast to the angel's old British one. "But ain't it a chance to learn more, to experience more than just a single fleeting lifespan? Ain't it worth the cost, worth the risk?" A pause, a moment of silence as the angel considered her words. "Perhaps," he conceded, "but to what end? At what point does the pursuit of knowledge become a mere echo of existence, a hollow shell of what life truly is?" "You see undeath as a curse," the necromancer said, her voice firm, her conviction unwavering. "But I see it as an opportunity for endless exploration." And with that, the angel's counter-argument came to an end. A clash of perspectives that would continue until the next time they met. Endless exploration indeed. But what of the cost? The necromancer begins, her southern accent lilting with a hint of amusement. "You speak of life as if it is a gift, but let's not forget the trials and tribulations, the suffering and pain that come with it. Mortality is a heavy burden, one that we undead have the fortune to shed." She pauses, letting her words sink in. "In undeath, we are free from the shackles of time and age, free to explore the world in ways a mortal could never dream of. We can delve into the deepest oceans, climb the highest mountains, and journey to the farthest reaches of the earth without fear of time or fatigue." "But isn't that what makes life precious?" the angel interjects, his old British accent filled with a calm certainty. "The limitations, the challenges, the growth they encourage. Life is a journey, and each moment is a precious step along the path." The necromancer chuckles lightly. "That's where we differ, my celestial friend. You see these limitations as opportunities for growth, but I see them as chains. Chains that bind us to a single perspective, a single way of experiencing the world. In undeath, we are free of these chains. We can explore every perspective, experience every aspect of existence." "But at what cost?" the angel counters. The loss of humanity, the loss of emotion and connection. Is it worth it? The necromancer raises an eyebrow, a smirk playing on her lips. That's the beauty of undeath, my dear angel. We don't lose our humanity, we transcend it. We don't lose our emotions, we experience them in a new light. And as for connection, well, let's just say that there are many forms of connection in this world, some of which are only accessible to the undead. The angel remains silent, mulling over her words. After a moment, the necromancer concludes, "You see life as a journey, but I see undeath as a journey without end." A journey without end, or a journey with purpose and growth, two very different perspectives. The angel, his voice as calm and serene as a summer breeze, begins to reflect. Our views, they are born from our experiences, from our very states of existence. They are as different as night and day, and are not likely to converge. The necromancer, her southern drawl painting her words with a touch of sweetness, replies, "You're right. The question of life versus undeath, it's not black and white. It's a palette of grays, complex and subjective. Each soul must weigh their own scales and decide for themselves." A silence settles between them, not a tense one, but a silence of understanding. The angel finally breaks it, his voice carrying a note of respect. "We may not agree, but I respect your perspective. Until we meet again."